12 divided 3 plus 4 times 2 equal what? Is it 4, 10, 20, or maybe 12? If you've ever debated a math problem with a friend, this is the one that starts a full-on argument. This problem isn't just about numbers, it's about order, rules, and clarity. And here's a twist: most people don't realize how much these rules matter until they break them down. Let's look at a few answers people give and why. But before that, go ahead and comment your answer below. You will be surprised how many will get this problem wrong. So go ahead, comment your answer, and let's see if you can get this problem right. Now, these are some answers people give and why. Some say that first you need to solve these three, which basically, if you solve this 3, you will get 12 times 2 equal 24. But basically, that is wrong. So, others say that if you go ahead and if you solve these 3 numbers, you will get something as 12 divided 11 equal 1.09. Well, basically, this is also wrong. Then there's the left to right crowd who say first you solve 12 divided 3 equal 4, then 4 plus 4 equal 8, then 8 times 2 equals 16. They're going from left to right. Even though they're going from left to right, I must say that this is also wrong. But all of those are wrong because they're based on misunderstanding rules of math. There's something called PEMDAS. I don't know if you heard about this. You can let me know down in the comments. Which one did you learn? PEMDAS stands for parentheses. It stands for exponents. The M and the D stands for multiplication, division. The A and the S stands for addition and subtraction. But this is not how you're supposed to write PEMDAS. You write PEMDAS as this: P E M D. Keep these two close. A S, keep these two close because the M and the D come together. The A and the S come together. That means you do multiplication and division from left to right, as well as addition. You do it from left to right. Now, step by step, let's solve it the correct way, applying the rules. So first, you need to do 12 divided by 3, which will equal 4. Then you're going to do this one over here, multiplication. So you're going to do 4 times 2 will equal 8. Now you will have to add. This is the last thing to do. So we're going to add 4 plus 8, which equal 12. This is the final answer. It's not a guess. It's following the correct order of operations, which is PEMDAS. Now, here's where things get controversial because school teaches you PEMDAS, but don't always explain the left to right rule clearly, and calculators give different results based on input formatting. Some people may say multiplication comes before division, and that is false. Even teachers and textbooks get it wrong sometimes. So when people argue, they're not just wrong, they're often thought wrong. Why does our brain want to do multiplication before division? Because of how we memorize PEMDAS. We memorize PEMDAS in this way: PEMDAS. S. And as you see, the M comes first. And you assume we should always do multiplication before addition, but that's wrong. But that's just a trick to remember. The letters, it's not the law. You have to treat M and D, A and S as twins. They stand on the same level. They go hand in hand and you follow them from left to right. That's like reading a book. You don't just jump to page 10 just because the title is cooler. You go reading from left to right, flipping pages. Now, what if the problem was written like this, using parentheses? Then this problem will be solved differently. You'll have to solve first 4 times 2, so this will reduce to this equation over here. Then you have to solve 3 plus 8, which will be 12 divided by 11, giving you 1.09. You see, the parentheses made a huge difference. Now this problem is correct because you're still applying the rule of PEMDAS. What if you solve it this way as well? Because many students assume you have parentheses when you don't. That's why they come up with these answers. Even you might say, oh, but you're putting parentheses where the original problem doesn't have. Well, it's not that, but this is how many people assume their parentheses. That's why they end up with these answers. So this one, they will solve it as 12 divided by 3 will give you 4, and 4 plus 4 times 2. Then you will have 8 times 2, which will give you 16. See how important parentheses are? They change everything. That's why clear formatting in math is not just helpful, it's necessary. So next time someone tells you that 12 divided 3 plus 4 times 2 is not 12, ask them, are you doing the math or are you just guessing what looks like? Well, there are things you need to follow. You need to follow PEMDAS and remember MD and AS go left to right. Don't just trust your gut, trust the rules. Now, if this changed the way you look at math, drop a comment with what you thought the answer was before this video, or simply if you commented in the beginning, go and look at your answer. Did we get the same answer? Let me know. And all I have to say is that math is very interesting, and that might be something we should always be careful of. And always remember to keep the comments friendly. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next controversial math problem.